Hey, memory improvers. Today we look at the elements on the periodic table. Ourselves, our planet, our solar system, and indeed our universe are made up primarily of 105 basic elements, the basic working parts. 13 of those are man-made. So therefore, the vast majority of the cosmos, the microcosmos and the macrocosmos that surround us can, like a language, have its astonishing complexity reproduced to fundamental operating parts that allow us to understand and learn about it with much greater facility. So I'm going to share my screen with you, and we are learning together one of those elements, okay? So bear with me for a sec. Okay, so here we go. So in the top left-hand corner, you can see the two words atomic number. So we look at atomic number 5 today, and because that will be the next number after everything we've learned so far. And the element is boron, the symbol is B, the atomic weight is 10.811, and it comes from the boron family. Some people say even carbon. And borax and carbon have been discovered in 1808. So how can you learn all these things? So most people go up to that and then they repeat it 30, 50 times, 100 times, and then they think they know it. And then 48 hours later, they've forgotten 80% of it. So here's the better way of learning it, which is this. The number 5 is law. Because number 5 is L on the body, law, a police officer. That's the picture, a police officer, a cop. And the BR from boron gives me beer. The leftover N gives me a word starting with N, and the B gives me knob. And then the 10 gives me toes, the 8 gives me fee, and the 11 gives me toad. Then I've got again beer because of boron. Then the N is left over, but then there's a sound that I make with a K, like carbon. So I go N and K is a neck, and then I've got RB, ruby, and the leftover N is Noah. Okay, so my quick story at the spur of the moment here, which I have not rehearsed, is there's a cop, a police officer, and he just wants in a bar just to drink a beer. And a knobhead comes in and kicks the door open with his toes. And now the barkeeper says, you have to pay a fee for that, and give the money to the toad. And then he pays for another beer. But the toad has something stuck in his neck. It's a ruby, and Noah is smacking his back, and then the ruby comes out of it. Okay, so that's my quick invented story right here at the spur of the moment. But you still forget. After 3 months or so, I notice some of this information will fade away. So you need to put the elements in where the rainbow colors are. So imagine a beautiful, wonderful rainbow hitting the earth, and there is something on fire. The red color turns it into fire, blood red fire. And so therefore, I'm in this environment, 8005. So 5 is the atomic number, which is boron, which I just told you about. And I'm going to make a video in a moment to say all this from memory again, without reading it off, what I'm doing now to show you. And how do I get the date? 18 is a TV, 8 is a sofa, 08 is SF, and so far And normally you wouldn't have a sofa standing, a TV standing on the sofa. So that's the environment. The sofa is burning in red flames because this TV made it burn because it went too hot. And the police officer is pouring some beer over it to extinguish the fire, and so on and so forth. So I've got now permanently in my permanent memory sphere 8005 boron B10.811 boron family carbon. You know, so you've got I've got it permanently in my memory now. Okay, so I see you on the next video. So I stop it here now and end this video. Bye.